What if the reason the same salad energizes your friend but leaves you bloated has nothing to do with willpower and everything to do with the enzymes living in your gut?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster. Today we're looking at how your gut microbes decide what foods actually do inside you, why plant-heavy eating helps some yet backfires for others, and what daily choices move you from dysbiosis towards steadier digestion and energy.
I'm Alara Sky. We'll walk through new findings that map which microbes transform plant compounds, what lifestyle patterns stabilize your microbiome, and the practical steps you can use to lower irritation, restore microbial balance, and make your meals work for you again.
A standout paper in Nature Microbiology traced what happens to phytonutrients after you eat them. Researchers linked 775 edible plant compounds to specific microbial enzymes across thousands of human microbiome samples worldwide. The key takeaway is direct. The benefits you expect from plants depend on whether your microbes carry the enzymes that convert those compounds into forms your cells can actually use.
The team showed huge person-to-person and geographic differences in this enzyme capacity. They validated predicted reactions in the lab too. Eubacterium ramulus, for example, actively converted certain dietary polyphenols into new metabolites. That helps explain why the same smoothie can lift one person's mood, yet trigger bloating or fatigue in another.
Machine learning analyses added another layer. Enzyme profiles linked to transforming compounds from health-associated foods consistently separated healthy individuals from those with disease across datasets. Just eating more plants did not guarantee benefit. When the needed enzymes were low or absent, the compounds took different chemical paths and the expected effects didn't appear. For many with gut imbalance, doubling fiber can worsen symptoms rather than resolve them.
Animal experiments paired metagenomics with metatranscriptomics and found that specific microbial enzymes switched on in response to plant intake, correlating with lower inflammatory markers. Mechanistically, microbes cut, reduce, oxidize, or rearrange plant molecules into smaller metabolites that interact with your immune receptors, influence barrier integrity, and modulate inflammation. Without those enzyme steps, downstream benefits stall.
Another mechanism is microbial competition. When enzyme-producing microbes thrive, they shape an environment that pushes back against more harmful species. Food choices therefore interact with your gut ecology rather than acting as isolated calories. Health effects emerge from the relationship between what you eat and what your microbes know how to do.
Daily habits steer that relationship. A review in Metabolism Open examined how diet, activity, stress, and other factors shape microbial stability. People with steadier microbiomes shared consistent lifestyle patterns. Those with dysbiosis clustered around repeatable disruptions. Diet quality and regularity mattered more than isolated, healthy meals. Ultra-processed foods, erratic schedules, and low nutrient density tracked with instability, while structured, whole food meals supported more predictable microbial activity.
Consistency over weeks to months allowed meaningful reorganization of microbial communities. Short bursts of change delivered limited effects. Individuals with metabolic or chronic inflammatory conditions showed larger shifts when they stuck with aligned habits, likely because starting from a more disrupted baseline leaves more room for measurable improvement.
Non-diet inputs amplify or blunt results. Poor sleep and ongoing stress reduce the gains from better food choices, even when the diet looked solid. The review linked lifestyle-driven dysbiosis to weakened gut barriers that let microbial byproducts into circulation, triggering immune activation and systemic symptoms like joint discomfort, skin issues, or brain fog.
Medications also reshape your microbiome. Even a single antibiotic exposure can produce lasting effects, especially with broad-spectrum drugs. Research has raised concerns about potential links to mood and cognitive changes via microbial disruption. Other agents, metformin, proton pump inhibitors, opioids, antidepressants, antipsychotics, and statins alter gut populations as well. Common painkillers like ibuprofen were associated with decreased lactobacillus. These effects help clarify why progress can stall unless non-diet factors are addressed alongside food.
When it comes to repair, first lower linoleic acid, LA. Excess LA, abundant in ultra-processed foods and widely used restaurant oils, damages your gut lining, feeding inflammation and dysbiosis. Keep total intake under 2 grams per day from all sources, including meat from grain-fed animals. A practical aid is the Mercola Health Coach app's Seed Oil Sleuth, which tracks LA down to 1/10 of a gram so you can see where hidden oils creep in.
With LA reduced, begin rebuilding. Introduce healthy carbohydrate sources: sweet potatoes, carrots, squash, and cooked white rice. These provide fermentable fibers that help restore gut function. If your gut is already irritated, rushing fiber will worsen bloating, cramping, or constipation. The fiber paradox. Start small and increase gradually as comfort improves. Most adults need around 250 grams of healthy carbohydrates per day once tolerance returns.
Manage stress to protect those gains. Elevated cortisol disrupts microbial balance and blunts dietary improvements. Personalized meditation and breathwork are recommended approaches for easing that load and improving regulation. For some gastrointestinal issues, including leaky gut, SIBO, and inflammatory bowel disorders, dimethyl sulfoxide, DMSO, has been discussed as a broad-acting aid.
Address sleep as a core pillar. Poor sleep raises stress signals, undermining both gut and mood, and then sleep quality slips further. Make your bedroom completely dark with blackout curtains or a comfortable eye mask. Limit blue light exposure at night, and remove sources of electromagnetic fields from your room. These steps help your system align with restorative rhythms that support microbial stability.
If you're wondering why the same foods affect people differently, it often comes down to missing enzymes, disrupted barriers, and lifestyle inputs that overpower otherwise clean eating. Gut dysbiosis typically shows up as bloating, irregular stools, food reactions, fatigue, skin changes, mood shifts, or brain fog. Plant foods can aggravate symptoms when your microbes can't process their compounds as intended.
Diet quality sets the foundation, but your outcomes depend on sleep, stress, medications, and, most of all, consistency. Minimizing LA, reintroducing healthy carbs slowly, managing stress, improving sleep, and avoiding repeated gut-disrupting medications create the conditions for microbiome recovery. Sustained habits over months are what lock in stability.
Here's today's challenge. For the next 2 weeks, track your LA sources and keep them under 2 grams per day while slowly introducing one tolerated carbohydrate, such as cooked white rice or roasted squash, in small, consistent portions. Note: changes in bloating, energy, and stool regularity. Adjust only one variable at a time so you can see what truly helps you.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.